Good morning. Day number 2, May the 8th, and 13 miles today, going to, I think it's Black Rock Hut. Slept real well this past evening as far as sleeping in the woods goes, and really didn't want to get up, but it's about 10 till 8, and I got started slightly after 7:30, so it's downhill right now, but lots of ups and downs throughout the day. I can get over 3,000 feet today, so take our time and go slow. I said about to bloom. Here are some that are blooming, and they're definitely pink wild azaleas. Awesome. And mountain laurel coming up right behind it. So, what could happen? Okay. Trying to start videoing when I'm going downhill so you don't hear me huffing and puffing the whole time, but anyway, it's about 10:30. Had a good view this morning near Turk Gap, and been up above 3,000 feet for the first time, so just got finished with a good climb, and I think done a little over 800 feet so far. And then today the rest of it's some up and downs, but I don't think we have 800 feet at one time, so should be a little easier, but still some bumps in the road yet to come, but beautiful up here. All kinds of flowers popping out, and I'll start to take some more pictures of those as we move forward. I've already met a couple of new people. I've got a guy named Tom. Never really been backpacking before. He's retired New York Fire Department, New York, FDNYC, I guess they say. But he's just been dropped off on the trail by his wife, who's acting kind of as a support group. I think she's gone up to Elkton to get a hotel, so he has mercy if he needs it. But a nice guy. I'm sure we'll see him again. A couple of the Canadian gals got to start early. They were having breakfast back up the trail, so I'm sure we'll all end up at the same shelter again tonight, so we have our own little mini bubble of people that are hiking just the section of the trail or parts of it. A couple of through hikers. The guy from Oklahoma, Okie, and the gentleman from Holland, whose name is Armour. He got his name, his trail name, because he was toting a big solar panel on the front of his backpack. He had it suspended from his chest. It looked like a bulletproof plate or something. So I guess the hikers around camp that night dubbed him Armour. Anyway, they're way up ahead of me. They're doing 20-mile days, and I probably won't see them again. They're both going to Maine. But already met some cool, fun people, so I'm sure hopefully that will continue. All right, signing off for now. Check back in later on today. Goodbye. Ooh. All right, it's 3 o'clock and I just pulled into Black Rock Hut. Somebody coming? No, they're still leaving. A couple hikers here. When I got here, just after 3 o'clock, I'm way ahead of the pace. I mean, I got here ahead of when I thought I would. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I am wiped. I tried to conserve that last little bit of water. Thank goodness I realized I was wrong. There's a pipe spring here in front of the hut, and it's good and cold, and I've gotten to wet my hair and drink a lot of water and feel good knowing that I'm gonna have plenty of water tonight. I'm sitting in the shelter out of the shade. The bugs are starting to fly. I guess they've officially woken up. I really hadn't had to have any bug spray or anything, so that's been good, but I have to put some on today. But I'm gonna finish setting up my tent here in a second. I've already been seized up with a couple of cramps, so I'm gonna try to drink a bunch of water and get things, like I said, situated, and I'm sure other folks will start arriving later on, but I'm done for the day, so I'll check in maybe a little bit later while it's supper time and show you some of that. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty much done, and I'll see you right before I go to bed. So, goodbye. All right, while I'm here by myself, I'll give you a little tour of Black Rock Hut shelter and campsites. There's campsites down below us and above us behind the hut, and up there is where I've got my roots planted for the evening. A couple of bear poles to hang our food. This one right here as well, and then this is the hut, which will probably have some folks in it for the evening. And I might have to go to sleeping in huts for a couple of days too, although I'd rather sleep in my tent. But I broke a trekking pole today, and my tent uses my trekking poles to help it stay up. So that'll be something I have to look forward to in Luray. And then down here, just on the other side of that big log right there, is where we're getting our water. So go down here and show you this little pipe spring that was like gold when I realized it was here.